present to you your host, Doreen, Avio.
I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show. It's the Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio show. It's something I do in my time. It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome to the Doreen Avio show. Well, today, our topic for discussion today has to do with depression. And I know a lot of people have been through depression and did not even know. I might have been through, I did not know. You might have been through it and did not know. And as to how you were able to overcome it, I can't tell.
It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome back. It's the Doreen Avio show. And earlier I mentioned that today our topic for discussion is depression. And to help me discuss this with you, seated here, and of course you watching us, is Josephine Akubedi, who happens to be a psychiatric nurse and officer. Let's give it up for her. Baraski, this nurse in there is with some beautiful swag. You're a beautiful nurse.
Thank you. My colleague.
First of all, Josephine, what is depression?
Okay. Thanks for having me, though.
Welcome.
Depression, in the first place, can actually be said to be a mental health disorder. That is what we should know first before we go on to any other diversions we want to. So depression can be defined or explained as a state of persistent sadness with a loss of interest in activity which hitherto the client, was interested in. So that when you find yourself no more interested in things you used to do, activities you used to enjoy, then we can say that you are depressed. But then it would have to be able to impair your activities of daily living.
Wow. So with the depression, does it come in maybe different types? Like maybe there's a way this way or that way, or it's just one particular thing?
Okay, thank you. There are a whole lot of types of depression. There's first what we call the major depressive disorder. That is when you actually be diagnosed by a psychiatrist or any medical doctor as having depression. And it has to do with you being persistently sad and then losing interest in activities at the same time. I won't use a patient, but I will use a staff who came back from work to meet her husband's wardrobe empty. Yes, the husband had packed and left, apparently to his mistress.
Wow.
And lived there for like 3-4 months.
Wow.
Up and down, and it was not a beautiful story. So when a woman is depressed, there's a high level of irritability. And if I say irritability, the kind that even if this pillow touches me small, I snap.
Switch.
And we have mood swings, even though naturally we go through that. When we are depressed, it's bad. So that at a point in time, as I'm talking right now, I could be very okay with Doreen. Doreen, you are pretty. Yeah, this, yeah, this.
Then
Let me just see
Baraski, right?
What have I done?
who maybe resembles my ex-boyfriend.
Hey, then that's one.
Doreen is no more beautiful. She starts to actually irritate me.
Wow.
Yes, even though it's not your fault. And then we have sleepless nights a lot. We don't tend to have good sleep. We don't have good appetite. And there's something we call rumination. We tend to actually dwell on negative past issues. That is peculiar to women. And then when it comes to men, they tend to be very aggressive and very angry at every little situations. And then they tend to overwork a lot. So that if you have a husband who stays at work, works overtime, often and is not coming home. Let's not always think that my husband is a hard worker. Okay, so men tend to actually overwork, and then they actually engage, as men as they are, they engage in risky activities, activities of high risk, things that they know that it's yes, then they'll do it. Then again, they become more reliant on alcohol and other drugs. And mind you, one of the major things that causes depression in men is drug abuse. Because when you start abusing drugs, there's a part of your brain that is called the frontal lobe. That is what regulates your functions of executive decision making. So that if you are 14 years and you are abusing drugs, that part of your brain, that will help you to develop your thinking, your language, your memory, the fact that you'll be able to be smart and make meaningful decisions is actually damaged to a point. Not totally though, but you won't be able to make decisions of your own. That is why you get addicted, not reasoning. You know that this is the last penny you have, but you end up using it to buy the drug. Wow. And then in the end, you realize how hopeless you have become, and you are off.
Ooh. We have been talking to Josephine here. Josephine is a psychiatric nursing officer. We are discussing depression. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, our guest will join Josephine to share her experience with us.
It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome back. It's still the Doreen Avio show. And before the break, we were discussing depression. And I have my beautiful psychiatric nursing officer, that's Josephine. And well, now we have our new guest joining us here. Her name is Frida Kofi. Well, Frida has a story, and I believe we all need to listen to her. I don't know how it feels to, be depressed, and I don't know if I've been through it and probably did not know that I was depressed or not. But she has certainly been through it, and she's fine. She's fantastic. But of course, we want to hear how she managed it, what happened, and how she got here. Hi.
Hi.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
You don't look like somebody who went through that.
Hey.
Wow. Can you share with us briefly? I mean, how was it like? What even led to that?
Should I say having a baby led to my depression?
Oh, okay.
Because like 3 years ago, I had like a dream. Like I still have that dream to open my own spa, do everything, makeup, special effects, and all of that. So I stopped the job I was doing, and I went to SA.
South Africa?
South Africa.
Okay.
Where I did special effects. So coming back home, I was coming back a pro. I was coming back a G, like a new look, everything was on point, like money saved up. I'm coming to open my own place. And I was dating at that time, so I've been gone for like 8 months. I miss my boyfriend. I come back, we do the do, and I get pregnant.
Wow.
So then it's like, do I take it out? Do I keep it? Doctors are saying no, that your chances of having another kid is very slim if you take it out and everything. So I'm forced to keep it. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. I can still work, have my baby, be in my relationship and everything. I'll be fine. And then the relationship went like this. It went sour. The guy was acting up. And I didn't have anybody. It was just me and a few friends from my previous job. And they were with me through the whole 9 months.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, what do I do now? Like, it's just me. I know my friends can be around 24/7. Like, I literally have nobody, no family. My mom passed away 6 years ago. 2 months after my mom died, my dad also dies. So it's like, what's happening? So
Wow.
I have my baby. I still get to open my shop, and I can't balance the two. How will I take care of my kid? Like,
With so many things running through your mind.
so many things. And I was like, okay, if my mom was alive, at least she would hold my...
Up. Calm down. Okay. I know this is not easy at all. I mean, sharing a story like this is not easy. Losing both parents, getting pregnant, and having a baby, and hoping to, still try to achieve your dreams and become who you want to become. I know it's not easy, and our beautiful lady here, Frida, is sharing with us. I don't know. Let me come to you, Josephine. I mean, I'm sure you have seen a lot of these, and this will probably not be new. Like I'm literally like tearing up. I'm so sorry as well. But so with a situation like this, how can one handle it, and how do they overcome it?
Okay, so this will take us to maybe the management or the treatment modalities for depression. The first thing a depressed patients need is support. No matter what. I mean, when you come to mental health and treatment, the first thing we go to is support from family and people around you. So what she needed that time was first her mom. Because when you give birth, the first go-to person is your mother. And unfortunately, she didn't have it. And I should say, fortunately, unfortunately, she had friends around to help her. So what she needed that time was support.
So you were going through all these, going through your mind, like, and you still really wanted to work, and it was tough for you.
It was very tough. Like, my friends can testify, it was not easy at all. And it got to a point, like, I gave birth to my daughter, and it was a help I got to help manage, because I was so tired. Like, I was drained. She was the one who was helping me bath my baby. Like, it was brain burst. And I'm somebody, like, when it comes to my birthday, hey, I don't joke with my birthday at all. Like, I want to always look good, have a good time on my birthday. But last year, my birthday, I just shut down. Like, my friends, most of my friends who were there for me, I just let them go. Like, I stopped talking to them. And, like, I know they are hurt by that, but it wasn't me at that time. Like, at that time, I felt like I'm a disappointment. I felt like I'm failing my own self. I felt like where I want to get to, I felt like, okay, should I have gone to SA? Maybe I should have just stayed here and continued my job, because at least I was making salary at the end of the month. And then my birthday comes, and I tell my best friend that, like, I don't want to do the whole birthday thing. Like, I don't want it. And then the lockdown happened. So you can imagine me, a single mother, and a baby who barely sleeps at night. It was like, God, should I just kill myself? I was so frustrated, so depressed. I was transferring it onto my baby. Like, when she cries, it's either I hit her leg, or I'm like, oh my God, can you just shut up? Like, who did I offend? Like, who did I kill? I'm a nice person. I don't do anything. Like, I'm nice. I'm a bit crazy sometimes, but I'm a nice person. So who did I offend? And I'm like, oh my God. So I was so close to, like, should I just take a knife, slit my wrist, kill my baby, or just leave a note for her father, because maybe then he will step up or something. He's not a bad person. I won't lie, he's not a bad, he tried, but
it just didn't work out.
It just didn't work out. Then I'll go to work, I'll be so tired, my baby's at my back, no customers are coming, I'm not getting shows, because who is going to call you when you're coming with your baby? Who is going to call you when you come and you already look tired and you already look drained and
scruffy?
So Like,
I know, right? But I mean, looking at all these things put together, going through all of this, how were you able to overcome this? How did you get back on your feet and be like, it's okay, I'm going to do my work now. I'm going to take care of my child and I'm going to be myself. What turned around for you?
so it was mostly TikTok.
You were always on
I
TikTok.
was always on TikTok and trying to do like artsy makeup. So I'll do them, then I'll post them. So it was like my happy place. And then it got to a point before all of this makeup and everything where I felt like I needed to rest. So if I can't kill myself because my child will need me, then let me start doing drugs. So then I started smoking weed. It helps me sleep. Then I take pills, strong pills that make you feel so relaxed and everything. And I'm like, oh my God, this is what I need right now. Like, this is it. Like, it put me in like a happy place. And then one day I was packing my stuff and I saw my mom's picture. And then I hung it up in the hall and I was like, what would my mom do if she was here? If she was in my position? She's a people person. She's even taking people's kids and looking after them and everything. So, Frida, you're the only person who can make yourself happy. No matter how bad you treat my mom, you always see her smiling. So just pick yourself up, do what you like. You went to essay to study, to learn makeup, because that's what you like to do. So just start posting pictures, start doing what you love, put all these things aside. Because if you fall sick right now, who is going to take care of this little girl? She didn't ask you to go and do and have her.
Yeah.
So why are you punishing her? Because so I just put everything aside, started feeling good about myself, and
That's it. Wow. Josephine, how can depression be treated?
Okay, so like I started earlier, depression can be managed with three things. That is the support, the medications, and psychotherapy. So with the support, that's got to do with family support, and when it comes to a critical situation like your own, you just have to get your mother. If your mother is not there, you just have to have people around
or a
you.
relative.
And then what we have to do for ourselves is to look out for the trigger factors and the symptoms when they come. So that even if you are not so, abreast with health issues, the moment you know you are not a gloomy person, I should say, and after birth, you realize that the few things irritate you, because everybody is excited by the sight of a baby. So that when the sight of your baby tends to irritate you, then you know that there's a problem. I think what we don't do as Ghanaians is that we don't pay attention to details, and we are forced to accept emotions as they come. We are forced to feel like it's okay to be sad, it's okay to be gloomy. Like, to the point that when somebody says she's depressed, somebody outside feels like, what do you know about it? What you do? What is it? Is it not okay to be sad? So I'm boiling up to the point that when it comes to postpartum depression, you should be able to find out the things that are triggering it, and the things that actually makes you feel like you are not there. And then there's the treatment modalities, the medical side. That's where, when you realize that you are persistently sad and you've lost interest, like Frida, let me use you as an example. Frida, who used to love makeup and, was fun all the time, realized that she was going down when it comes to being active. She was not able to do her makeup and stuff. When you realize that those things are no more of interest to you again, then you know that there's something wrong, and you immediately have to report. If you think you cannot report to the hospital alone, just look for somebody you think you can confide in. A friend, or your mother, your father, or anybody you think that can be of that much support to you. So when you come to the hospital, we'll take your history, your past medical and personal history, so that we'll find out is there anybody in her family who has had depression before?
Okay.
Or is there anybody in her family who has suffered any form of mental health disorder before? Then there are also medical conditions that present symptoms just like depression. So we'll take you to the lab, take your samples, and then do a series of tests to know that we've ruled out hypertension, we've ruled out diabetes, we've ruled out any endocrine disorder and other stuff that actually fluctuates your hormones. So when we take that one out, then we come back to medications so that we'll give you mood stabilizers that will actually help your brain neurotransmitters to settle down.
All right.
Then we have the psychotherapy. That's when we refer you to a psychologist to do the cognitive behavioral therapy with you and family therapy too as well.
Wow. Now, so just so you know, Frida here has recovered. She's fully recovered. She's good. She's strong. And guess what? And guess what? Frida is actually the CEO of Mayfair Beauty, and she is the official makeup artist for the Doreen Avio show. She is amazing. She is making us up. She's doing so many things. She makes me feel good. So you can imagine, the strength is back. She's ready for business. Catch her up if you need her. Well, it's still the Doreen Avio show. When we come back, there is more.
It's the Doreen Avio show. It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome back. It's still the Doreen Avio show, and it's now time for our celebrity interview. If you're ready, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Gyakie.
Give me that lover boy. Run me on my shoulder, make her feel the love. Although you I adore. Let me let you top me, I do on job. Oh, yeah. Let me control you, show you. I could teach you
Isn't she
lesson.
beautiful? Welcome on the show, Gyakie. You are looking amazing.
Thank you for having me.
You're
beautiful
welcome.
Audience. Okay.
Gyakie, what was it like growing up with a famous father?
Growing up with my dad was actually very amazing because he's one person that always listens to music in the house. So I always used to follow him to the studio. I had the opportunity to see him rehearse for some of his biggest events, and I mean, he's been a part of my musical journey.
I'm really excited about that. But do you remember some childhood stuff perhaps you did with your father growing up?
Yeah, I recorded a song when I was about 6 years old.
6?
Yes. The song is called Lollipop, and I don't want that song to ever come out because
Why was it bad?
Oh, it's very funny.
It's very
but
funny.
I mean, yes, he took me to the studio. I wrote a song and I recorded it with my kid brother. My brother was the rapper and I was the singer.
Wow.
And, yes. So yeah, that's one of the memorable moments from my childhood. with my
Wow.
dad.
I know that when we were growing up, we used to listen to great songs from, oh, by the way, if you did not know, her father is veteran musician Nana Ichampong. You know, when we were growing up, we used to hear Nana Ichampong, the likes of Daddy Lumba and all that. When we were did you hear about the beef between your dad and Daddy Lumba?
That was
That
when I
time?
grew up. I mean, I was little. I was a child, but I mean, I knew they were working together, but as to what happened with their back and forth, I don't really have a clear idea about it.
All right. So school, how was school like growing up?
Yeah, first of all, big shout out to the people in Gyakie and UST, the best school, the best university. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Doreen, hold on. Did you just say the best school what?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
best
it's very
university in
university.
Ghana.
In what?
In Ghana. Fact. You know the vibes.
It's actually not true, you know.
Okay.
Mama Lego people are.
Viroski, we have an issue after this. Yeah, so I'm in KNUST. I'm in my final year. I'm studying international business. And so hopefully this year I'll graduate school.
Wow. I mean, how have you been able to juggle school and music? It's not easy.
It's not easy at all. I won't come and make it look like it is because it's not easy at all. I mean, aside the fact that you have to be present in class, you have to also think about your focus. The fact that I'm able to focus on studying and not think about some melodies in my head. And sometimes some of the events happen when I have class. And sometimes I have to come and then go back. Do you understand? So it's not easy, but this is supposed to motivate anybody that's a student and still wants to start a career. That is very possible.
Wow.
Yeah.
How often do you miss lectures in school?
Maybe my lecturers will be watching and I'll be able to. But I've missed a couple of times, but not too much. I'm a serious student, so please. Yes. I've missed a couple of times, but they were for tangible reasons.
So let's say that lectures and a big concert, let's say a big concert like, no, end of semester exams. And then let's say a big concert. Which concert can I use to? Not VGMA. Let's say BET or something.
BET?
Yeah.
At my end of
Oh, yes. Which one?
I mean, my lecturers know the BET. The people in the school know about it. So yeah.
You go for the concert and then come back later?
It's not like I will go. They will tell me to go. Yeah, they will tell me to go. So.
I think with that one, the lecturer himself won't even go for lecture.
Yes, he will tell me.
You go and watch lecture.
Yes.
But I mean, I think I have something for Gyakie.
Okay.
Tell me.
Oh, biology.
This is a song she never was sing.
Just make it sound lollipop, yeah. Come and join me, sing that song. Come and help me play that music. Cause the figure is making me feel that.
But I need to sue you. Where did you get that song from?
Is that what?
Where did you get it?
You know me. I have my way.
But Gyakie, this is a jam.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. It's funny. Me the end is so I don't like it.
Ah, you recall when you were 6?
Yeah.
So why did you just now? I'm sure.
So I should drop it.
Yeah.
I should drop it and feature you.
Yeah.
I'll drop it and I'll feature you.
Mariski, she wants to feature me like I'll be the rapper.
Yes, you will be the rapper.
I'm gonna rap,
Yeah.
but don't worry. I need to put my lines together. Perhaps I can speak to Chame Kwame to help me
You know,
write the lyrics.
vibes.
Yeah. Like when you were growing up, did you think that you would grow up to become a musician? Or you thought perhaps you move away from that and maybe, I don't know whether your parents would have wanted you to be a doctor, a lawyer, or a nurse?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I never thought of being a musician. Maybe because I never paid attention to my voice, because I was so in love with music and entertainment. I always wanted to find myself around music, acting, choreography, anything that had to do with entertainment. I was always involved, but I never paid attention to my voice. Honestly, it was my mom that drew attention to my voice because every time she wanted me to perform in front of her friends when they come to the house and all of that. So me personally, I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I never thought of being an artist until I dropped my first song, Love is Pretty, and the feedback was just crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Many have said that, you know, unlike other artists who go through the underground process, you kind of had it easy because of your dad.
No,
Yes?
actually, if you know me from 2019, I didn't just come and then pop up. It's just that, it's just that the stages came in quick, but I went through every process that an artist that is starting will go through, do you understand? I didn't start with my dad's name. So I went through the same process as everybody did. I would just say I got the attention really quick. That's just about it.
How do you manage social media trolls? It's like, I see certain comments and I'm like, how do you manage it?
I mean, it's life now.
Does it?
I'm someone that if you shout at me right now, I'll start crying. But when I got into the industry, I've started learning so many things, and this is a business.
I mean, you are bringing something for people to accept. Do you understand? And it's not everybody that is going to like it. So right now, whenever I'm bringing anything out, I know there's going to be people that will like it, and there's going to be people that will dislike it. But you always have to focus on the positivity.
Does it affect you in any way? Does it break you down? Does it make you want to give up sometimes?
No, I mean, honestly, a few things are a bit harsh. I mean, sometimes you just come across something and you be like, would you like this being said to you? Nah, but you just think about it, and then you know, once again, everyone is entitled to their opinions. And it's just social media. You don't know who's behind the phone. So.
Yeah. Do you get proposals from men on social media? People sliding into your DMs to,
Yeah,
ask you
every girl gets that.
It's not every girl, look.
Oh, every girl does.
No.
Ask them.
Is that
Every
the
girl.
case?
Every girl does.
You
yes.
all get that?
Bring your phone. Every girl does.
Every girl does.
It's a normal thing.
What's the craziest you've seen so far or read so far?
I think someone has been texting me from 2019, and I saw the message, I think, last week. So, like, every year, the person has been hit. You know the vibes. And every single one of the texts were paragraphs. Do you understand? Yes. So I actually had to sit down to read everything, and I replied, and then, it was just amazing, like, from 2019.
And
so
it's
the
all
person
love.
has been texting me from that age till now.
And it's all love.
It's all love, you know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Some of you men too, you make wild. It's all about Gyakie, like you all want to. I don't know whether to let them ask questions or you want to ask.
I think they should. I mean, I see a couple of people.
I like your
With
bracelet.
excitement. Oh,
Yeah.
who wants to
given.
ask a question? Who wants to? Okay, this laughter there. Okay, so I have a. Okay, so go ahead, sir.
Hi, Gyakie.
Hi.
Money and fame. Which one would you go for first?
The money.
Any question? Okay, I have another gentleman.
So I just want to ask you whether you are single.
Yeah, I'm very, very single. Very single.
And you want to
Also-
mingle anytime
What?
soon? Do you want
You
to
want to
mingle?
talk? Do
Yeah.
you want to talk?
Yeah.
After the show, see.
Sure.
It wasn't.
It looks like the
My
men are doing the
questions,
talking today. Okay.
My
go
questions
ahead,
are two in one.
Hey,
One, do you want a short guy or a tall guy? And two, do you prefer a dark guy or a fair guy?
oh wow.
They say beauty lies in the eye of the beholder, so I think if I fall in love, I wouldn't look at all this.
Let me just take one last question and then, okay, so now to a lady. Let's go, sweetie.
Yeah.
Okay, Gyakie, how do you know that this melody will be suitable for this beat?
I think it came with the talent. Honestly, sometimes I record in the studio, and after listening to the song, I'm surprised that I'm the one that actually did that. So, I'll give thanks to God. It came with the talent, literally, because sometimes myself, I'm not able to understand how some melodies that I bring out come about.
All right,
It's spiritual.
unfortunately. Wow. I'm sure you guys have more questions.
Wait, you want
but
to be
we
an
need-
artist? You want to be an artist? No, because the way she asks about the melodies, she wants to be an artist.
Or maybe she has someone in the hood called Melody.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we are going to play a game with Gyakie.
It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome back. It's still the Doreen Avio show, and myself and Gyakie are going to play the celebrity charade. So let me just pick our tray. Gyakie is supposed to pick 3, and I will also pick 3. And then, obviously, we are going to do... Hey, Baraski, the touch of what? Okay. 1.
Open it.
No, just take your other 2. And then, okay, so I'm going to take 3 as well. So I guess Gyakie will go first,
Yeah,
right?
Gyakie will go first.
Okay. Please, Take your pen and draw.
When they look at me, why be
But
me?
this person has 2 looks now, so I don't know which one to draw.
Draw
I'll
the
draw both looks.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
can't see though.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, the hair.
Yeah.
Don't worry. When she finishes, you'll see.
That's why they're DKB. Kitty. Kwame Eugene. You go chop last. The way
What's the next
you go
one?
chop last.
Oh, you're next. Oh, you're next.
But he's a musician. Oh, he's a musician. The person,
So you see, this one right now, is it a trap?
no,
Because if I mention someone's name, the person will be like, do I look like this?
but he's a person. Like, it's a person. It's a musician. Oh,
I'm a goat. You wipe you.
exactly.
Wait, Doreen, is that supposed to be a goat?
That is a goat.
I'm next?
Yes, you're next. Eeh. Human being's head.
Dimple.
Hey,
Can promise.
That's the big kangaroo. That's the Sakura.
this is Kim Promise.
Yeah.
Doreen, that is very good.
Baroski, you're so smart.
Ah. Yeah, I know, I'm smart. Doreen, we beg you. With my eyes you draw.
Oh my God.
Doreen, if this is me, I'll vex you.
Is that how he looks now? No, now he has that.
Stone boy.
No, Stone Boy can't be like that. Ah, look at the face. Look at his face well.
Kofi Jama.
No, it doesn't have big. Kofi Jamal doesn't have big eyes.
It does.
Exactly. Ah,
If I say, will you pay me?
I want her to chop last. So. You know you win if I don't get it, right?
Okay. Then.
That's the whole point.
Baraski. Baraski, see, right now,
The person's an artist.
was doing
You don't need to give him any clues.
Camido.
Oh, Capital doesn't have big eyes.
Time up, time up, time
big
up.
eyes.
It's Lil Wayne, time up.
Oh!
That's the eyes. That's the eyes.
But that's the eyes. Your eyes are not big. Lil Wayne's eyes are very big.
And
now
he
he's
has
got
locks
dreadlocks now.
And he's like he.
And he's
slim.
skinny down there. Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
Skinny. Okay.
The 2-1.
Gyakie.
Gyakie is in the lead.
Oh, by Roski.
This person.
Or pimples. Shatawale. No, wait. The person has pimples. Oh, shit, that's freckles. Kitty.
I won, and has his hair. We are doing some of my hair.
Are you just copying her or what?
You know? Hey.
Shut up. Wale.
I hope Shatta will like his looks though. So it's what, 2-1?
Yeah.
Of course you lost.
Oh.
I'll make sure you always lose on this show.
So if it's a man, I'll win.
If it's a man.
But if
And the person is nice.
But if it's a woman, I'll lose.
Yeah, of course. Hi, Gyakie.
I hope you enjoyed it, and this has been the beautiful Gyakie. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, is Wheel of Misfortune.
It's the Doreen Avio show. It's the Doreen Avio show.
Welcome back. It's still the Doreen Avio show, and it's now time to play the Wheel of Misfortune. DJ Varaski, you got a number for me? Yeah, he does.
Okay. What number don't I like? 21.
21. Please look under your seats and check your number. Number 21. Woo! Hi, what's your name, sir?
I'm Ohene.
Winnie.
Ohene.
Ohene. Hey, I heard Winnie. Oh.
I'm Ohene.
Ohene. Okay, Ohene, I'm going to take you through the rules of the game. So, as you can see over there, game over means everything you have worked so hard for here is over. You can't play again. It's a shade. Now, we move on to 500 Ghana cedis, which is right there. When you spin 3 times, you get to win 1,500 Ghana cedis. Then, tada, right here, you get to win an amazing prize from Samsung. And the studio audience also get to win prizes as well. Then we have our 500 Ghana cedis with the red ink crossed. Obviously, you lose out. Negative 500 Ghana cedis means you don't have anything. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's spin.
I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show. It's the Doreen Avio show. It's the Doreen Avio show. It's the Doreen Avio show. I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show.
Do you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Now, that was should I say, a strong spin. But it fell on suit up. So my brother here, Ohene, goes to go backstage, get dressed, and come back here to join us.
I'm not afraid to show.
Well, Ohene is ready for us. You know, it was definitely on suit up, so he's gone backstage all dressed, looking all good. If you're ready, let's welcome Ohene.
I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show. It's the Doreen Avio show. It's the Doreen Avio show. It's the Doreen Avio
Awa.
Ahima.
Ohima. Oh, wow. That's beautiful. You look amazing. Let's take our second spin.
I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show. It's the Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio show. It's something I do in my time. It's the Doreen Avio.
Baraski, give me something. Baraski!
Okay, so.
My God!
Okay, so, Ohima.
Yes!
I think,
So-
Doreen,
yes.
I think it's on the line.
No, it's not on the line, Baraski! It's not on the line! It's not on the line! Baraski, please! It's not on the line!
Okay. All right, okay.
Okay, so, Varaski.
All right, for the money.
I'm thinking we should give
Let's give it to him.
the 500 cities.
Yeah.
Thank you! Baraski! Hello, Baraski, please give me something, babe. Give me something, Baraski. Give me something.
Okay, so,
Yes.
Ohima,
Yes, please.
can we take
Akabako.
our last spin?
Akabako.
We will.
Yeah. Just go for the game over.
Okay, let's take our last spin then.
Just go for game over and let's pack.
I'm not afraid to show. I want the world to know. It's time for my favorite show. It's the Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio show. Doreen Avio show.
Okay, so it looks like Ohima still, I don't know, right now it's on prank call, and as you know, per the rules, you are supposed to call your girlfriend.
Boyfriend.
Oh. So, Ohima, you're supposed to call your boyfriend.
Please, girlfriend.
Ohene is supposed to call his girlfriend or his mother, so you have to choose between the
I'll
two.
call my mom.
Okay. So you're to call your mom and tell her that you have impregnated someone.
Again.
I want you to call your mom that you have impregnated a lady, and it looks like the pregnancy is 5 months old. And let's hear what your mom will say. Are you ready? All right, so we're making the call now.
Hello?
Baby.
Yes.
Baby.
Yes.
Darling.
Yes.
Masimbi o.
Huh?
O emphasis here.
Hello?
Ma.
Ola any clear.
O
I may want to say.
Asembi you.
I didn't say.
Girl will be so in 5 months.
You'll be saying in 5 months. Praise the Lord.
O see.
May she praise the Lord. Touch her and send me phone.
Hey, mami adwumbo ni wo trimu. Obama, many abre
I get money at them with you.
Many abre me kasim serious no.
Ah. And I got me at the send it to Nana.
Enye sisi a.
Huh?
Enye sisi a.
And you see here.
When I know why already so
I already sent my friend. Ah.
Now then, Cadena, ready.
Kafra. Why? Kafra. Kafra. No, seminar. Kafra.
Gafra. Ola in your claim.
A better send me out to me, a better clay.
Huh?
I send me out to me, a better clay. Oh, my dear, my me for back.
Sweet mother. Sweet mother, I never forget you. For the suffer when you suffer for me. Sweet mother, I never forget you. For the suffer when you suffer for me.
You know when he was talking to his mom, I was waiting to hear why, what happened. But look at that. His mom was happy. His mom says, let her come. I want to have grandchildren. I want to take care of my grandchildren. It was beautiful, but of course, that was your third spin, and congratulations anyway. You still got your 500 Ghana.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, it's performances from our artists here on the Doreen Avio Show.
It's the Doreen Avio Show.
Welcome back. It's still the Doreen Avio Show, and it's now time for us to move our feet with Gyakie. If you're ready, let's give it up for Gyakie.
Flip the music. You ready to have a good time?
I'm ready.
Okay.
And it goes like,
My mind is for you, my heart beats for you. Every time when I think of you, I don't know. I feel loved again. I don't want to wait for days. Let me have you in my arms again, please. When they all said I can't help you, I proved them wrong, I can't for you. Anyway, that already moved to. Oh, more, you know I still come through, Give me love, forever, Good, I do this for you. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, My mind is for you, my heart beats for you. Every time when I think of you, I don't know. I feel loved again. I don't want to wait for days. Let me have you in my arms again, please. Your mind there for me. Put it on my bed, body. Love it in the Elohim. Separate the soul and spirit from body. Girl, you take me heavenly. 2117, my head is spin. My dear, that heavily. Say, liar. My melody should strike a clue that I want you and only you. Hey, my darling, I dare for you. Pop the question and yes, I do. I go fight for your love. Thank you so much.
Will you agree with me that Gyakie fine? Well, I've been having a good time here with Gyakie and, of course, my beautiful studio audience. Don't go anywhere. There is time for this show. Listen, this is the show, the Doreen Avio Show.
I got a secret. It's something I do with my time. Can you help me keep it? Through the day it runs through my mind. Oh,